So on February 17th, apparently an event is going down in Qatar. It's a very interesting event, apparently. There'll be a four-man, one-night MMA tournament featuring Eddie Hall, yes, that Eddie Hall, Mitchell Hooper, Brian Shaw, yes, that Brian Shaw, and Martyn Ford, the big fucking guy who was in all the thumbnails for every type of fight. You know, you'll see a video like, can you believe that these two fought? The result will shock you, and it's like Martyn Ford against like fucking Brendan Moreno or like Joseph Benavidez or some like smaller fighter. Like you always see them thumbnails. Yeah, well apparently that guy's going to be fighting Brian Shaw, which is very interesting. Very interesting matchup. I don't know. I have my doubts that this event is going to go ahead. Like, I generally do. Like, it does sound very unrealistic. They think that they're going to have a 90,000 attendance for this, and they think they're going to break 50 million pay-per-views, which is, I don't think they've ever come that close to breaking that many pay-per-views. I think the UFC record is like 2.5 million. They also claim that they're going to have all the biggest fighters in like another tournament on the card. Like, they're going to have the best 8 fighters in the world. I don't know how they're going to achieve that, since the UFC are not going to let their guys out of their contract to fight in this. They also said then they're going to have some local Qatari talent on the card, which is also very interesting to hear. Makes a lot of sense though, obviously. So I guess this will be helping build up the Qatari MMA scene, and also just a big, I guess they're going to make it a big event in general. They also said they're going to have like a like a halftime show like the Super Bowl does as well. Now I don't know where they're getting all the money for this event. The CEO is like an Australian bodybuilder who is doing this event, but I went through his Instagram and it seemed like he had a boxing match or something back in the day. And I don't know where he's getting all this money from, but I guess he has the backing of the Qatari government or the Qatar royal family or something. But yeah, it's called a finishing championship, not finish, but finishing championship, finishers championship. Sorry. And he put a thing on his Instagram, which was, "We pay respect and pay them back for their service with this 20 million. This card will save the industry. A world's first show, 12-man eliminator, free 2-minute rounds, 20 million United States appearance money while changing the world of fighting, promoting the super fights also. They're apparently the winners of the strongman tournament, which will be, like I said, will be Brian Shaw versus Martyn Ford, Eddie Hall versus Mitchell Hooper. Apparently, the winner of that tournament, so obviously the winners will fight each other. Apparently, yeah, there's a $3 million prize. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know where the fuck they're getting all this money. So that's why I have my doubts this event happens. I do. I hope it happens for entertainment value. I think it'd be an amazing event to watch. I think it'll be hilarious. I do like the free 2-minute rounds, especially for the strongmen, because obviously being that built up, it'll be open weight as well. So for the guys being that big, obviously their cardio is not going to be that crash hot. So I do like that they're actually gonna, lower the rounds down, because who wants to see 15 minutes of like bodybuilders, strongmen fighting it out? Obviously they're gonna gas fucking horribly if that is the case. So I do like the smaller rounds for this. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this event comes to fruition. Eddie Hall and Hooper do seem like they're generally like they're already down for it, and Brian Shaw's already talking about his MMA fight. Martyn Ford has been booked for so many fights and he never shows up, so I have my doubts that his fight will go ahead. So maybe Brian Shaw should have like a replacement prepared. I'm surprised they didn't get Bradley Martyn in on this. I guess he's a bit too small, being 260 against a 360 guy maybe doesn't work out for him. But yeah, interesting little Qatar tournament. They only have like 12 subscribers on YouTube, so I don't know where they get, like, I don't know if they're going to have any support or how they're going to build their marketing. But here I am making a video. I have more subscribers than them, so maybe I'm helping them out here. If they want to throw me some of that guitar fucking millions of dollars, I will sell out and I will promote their event on my Twitter and my YouTube. If they really want, Qatar, if you're listening, I'll take some money. But yeah, interesting event here. I really do have my doubts that this does happen, but I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, interesting. What else did they say? I'm gonna see they've said a lot of crazy stuff. Like I said, $50 million pay-per-views is a bit crazy, but but they say they're gonna completely change the game and they're gonna have all the best fighters. I don't know what they class as the best fighters. I did see some of the people following the page, so that would make me believe that maybe these are some of the fighters that are going to be involved in this. They had, who was it? Who's some of the fighters? They have Ollie Thompson, who I would not class as one of the best fighters currently. He did knock out Alexei Olenek recently, so maybe he's going to be involved in this too. I also seen John Wayne Pars following this, but yeah, I don't think John Wayne Parr is going to fight. He is retired, but who knows? With the right amount of money, maybe he'll be in this. But yeah, very interesting little event here in Qatar. But yeah, we'll see if they can make this come to fruition, because it is a lot of money. $300 million prize is like, PFL is like just making a profit. I don't even know if they are making a profit, and they're doing $1 million tournaments. You're offering fucking 300 million, like, I don't know. I'm skeptical this does come to fruition, but I am all for it, obviously. I like freak show events. This would be a fucking insane one, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens in February 17th, but I'm pretty sure Hooper is like an active strongman as well, so that's interesting that he would be taking this fight, because I know Brian Shaw's retired, but Mitchell Hooper's like an active strongman, so that is interesting to see him take this. He is like 28 years old, so he's young, so it'll be interesting to see him here. Obviously, Eddie Hall had that boxing match against the Mountain, so he's got some combat experience. I imagine most of these fights are literally just going to be who can impose their will in the grappling. I don't think we're going to see these guys slugging it out, but if they do, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the game plans here from all the strongmen, and to see the other tournaments they put on this card with the best fighters in the world. Because I don't know who they're going to have on that card. Maybe they're just going to bring some old guys out of retirement or something like that, and then say, these guys were the best back in their day. But it'll be interesting. I'm always down for little freak show events like this. It doesn't stop anything from it doesn't ruin the UFC or anything like that. It's just another like event for anyone to watch on that date. So yeah, like I say, it'll be interesting to see how this ends up coming about. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know your thoughts on this event in the comments, and let me know if you even think this is going to go ahead. But yeah, and if you're not already, subscribe.